Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me here today. In this video, I'm going to answer some questions that I just got from a fellow affiliate and friend of mine. And he had some questions about scaling affiliate marketing campaigns with Facebook ads. So that's what we're going to address in this video. And we're going to talk about some specific criteria that need to be in place if you want to scale your affiliate marketing campaigns with Facebook. So first and foremost, Dom is promoting the same product that I'm promoting. We're both promoting Legendary Marketer. This is a great program for beginners and veterans alike because A, it's crushing it right now. B, it has great training to help you out. And C, there's a fantastic community of entrepreneurs all working together. So if you want to learn more about joining in with them, just go over to my15daychallenge.com or find the link somewhere around here. But this is a perfect example. Dom reached out to me. He's getting to the point now where he's making about $4,000 a month with organic traffic, so just free traffic, and he wants to start increasing his ad spend so he can scale up and achieve some of the results that I'm achieving. So this is really cool. So let's dive into it here. So he has a few quick questions. I notice you use short copy, long videos in your Facebook ads. So when I'm running a Facebook ad to cold traffic, right, basically lookalike audiences, I create an audience on Facebook of people who look like my buyers. But other than that similarity, they've never heard of me before, right? They're completely cold traffic. Then yes, I do use video ads, and they are a little bit longer, right? Usually like at least a minute and a half, 2 minutes or longer. And I don't use a whole lot of long copy, meaning I usually have just the headline, and then I'll have like 1 or 2 sentences above the video that kind of highlight the main point of the video, right? Just to kind of draw attention to get people to watch the video. And the reason I do that is because Facebook is going to optimize for whatever you tell them to optimize for, right? Like if I throw up an ad that basically takes 2 seconds for people to process, and it's like offering something for free, and they come over to my website, and on my website I have like, here, get this thing for free. All you got to do is enter your email. Then I'm going to generate a lot of leads, right? Because there's like no commitment there. They're just like, yep, boom, boom. I'll look at it later, right? But the problem is most of those people are going to buy, and then Facebook's going to optimize, for those people. I don't want that, right? I want Facebook to optimize for people who are going to give me money, right? Because that's really the only metric that matters, right? Like if you're looking at your Facebook ads, click-through rate, cost per lead, CPM, cost per 1,000 views, like none of that really matters. The only thing that really matters at the end of the day is, are you making more money than you're spending, right? That's it. So you don't want to focus all your energy on decreasing your cost per click, and then at the same time you're decreasing the amount of ROI, right? So you really want to focus on that one thing and that one thing only. And one way I do that is by pre-qualifying leads, and I'm really trying to cancel out those looky-loos or freebie seekers, right? But I'm also going to help increase the conversions on the back end, because by the time people come over to my website, they've already been pre-sold a little bit. They're starting to warm up to the idea of, hey, I might want to invest something, right? So hopefully that makes sense. His second question was, would you say ad spend is linear? So if I'm spending $200 a day, that's $6,000 a month in ad spend. I'm making $40,000 a month right now. Could you say that it would be a fact that if you spend $100 a day, you would make 20 grand a month? And does ROI fluctuate? And really what I want to say to that is ROI is definitely not linear, not even close. So there's a couple of things that go into this. So if I'm spending $200 a day on cold traffic Facebook ads and I'm making $40K a month, some of that is going to become from the organic traffic, like, right? Some of that revenue is coming from organic traffic, because the organic traffic is a part of the whole process, right? Creating content on YouTube and TikTok, that's all part of the process. So if I were to spend $1,000 a day, then that would become a bigger portion, right? That would become a bigger portion of my total earnings. So what that means is the organic traffic would not keep up with that. So like if we look at it the other way, if I'm spending $200 a day and making $40K a month, if I spend $100 a day, I wouldn't make $20K a month. I'd make probably closer to $30K a month, because my organic traffic's not going to change, right? So that's one way that it's not linear. Also, the more you scale up, the more your ROI is going to diminish, right? Like a lot of times you see on Facebook, and we're going to pull up this little sheet right here, this little pad, and I'll try to draw this up for you. So a lot of times you see on Facebook where someone will spend like $100 and they'll make like $800 back, and they're talking about their 8x ROI. And it's a lot easier to do when you spend your first 100 versus when you're spending $100 a day or $200 a day or $1,000 a day or more. Because so like for instance, let's say this is the lookalike audience that you are advertising to, right? Let's say this is 2 million people. For example, this is a 1% lookalike audience of your buyers. So if this is the total amount, right? Let me see if I can change my color here. Yep. So let's say this is the total amount of people. You have this portion. Let's say this is 100,000 people that they're happy to buy pretty much anything that's offered to them. They're highly targeted. They're exact matches for my current offer, right? So to reach those 100 people, it's going to be a lot easier when I'm only spending $50 a day, right? Because Facebook's just going to focus on those 100,000 people. So my ROI might be pretty good, right? But then what happens is if I want to spend more, right? If I want to spend more than $50 a day, let's say I want to spend $200 a day. Now, in order for Facebook to serve my ads and spend $200 a day, now they got to go out into more people, right? So now they got to reach 1 million people because, right, I'm spending more money. They can't just serve the ad to the same 100,000 people over and over and over again, right? They're going to get ad blinded. So they got to go out and they got to serve my ad to a bigger pool. So what's going to happen here is as we get out into this section, the people in this section are going to be a lot less likely to convert from my offer than the hardcore, die-hard, like core perfect audience, right? So my ROI is already going to drop, right? And the more you scale, the more you're going to see this. So that's really, like if we spend $1,000 a day, then we're going to be serving, this whole 2 million people, right? Now we're getting into a more general audience, and that's how, those people aren't going to be as likely to buy from us. So we're going to have to focus on creating an ad that's more for the general public, right? So that's another reason why ROI is not linear. It does fluctuate, so that's something to keep in mind. And then finally, he says, imagine you have an ROI conversion optimized to the point where you feel comfy throwing a whole bunch of money at it. At what point did you feel comfortable scaling to $200 a day? I don't want to be chasing some mythical conversion number like 75% or whatever. And really what I want to talk about here is the difference between conversion percentages with organic and then going over to conversion percentages with paid ads. So, for example, one thing that I preach is you should optimize your system using free organic traffic first, right? Like once you start to figure out what emails are working, what ad copies work, what landing page copy is working, what bridge page script is working, maybe even what kind of retargeting ads are increasing conversions. Once you do all that with free traffic, at that point, then you can start scaling with paid ads. But the thing is you don't really have to worry too much about numbers determining at what point you're going to actually start running cold ads, because the moment you start running cold ads, you're going to have to do something just a little bit different. And let me show you what that looks like. So let's say up here we have organic, and down here we have paid. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have two basic funnels here, and the funnels are going to look pretty much the same. End result is going to be the video sales letter for the affiliate product that we're promoting, right? Ideally, we basically want all our traffic to funnel down to the video sales letter of the affiliate partner we're working with. So this video sales letter can sell the product, and that's where we're going to earn the commission, right? So that's not going to change. That's the thing with affiliate marketing. That's not going to change. That's going to be the end result regardless, because you don't have control over that. So before people get to that video sales letter, right, they're going to be coming from our website, let's say our website or our emails, right? And basically, to promote this product, our website's going to be a landing page and a bridge page. Landing page and a bridge page. Right, and the way this works is we send the traffic to the landing page. That's where we capture the email. Then they are forwarded over to a bridge page. That's where we give a little introduction to the offer and have them click on to go check out the video sales letter with our affiliate link, right? So this is a place that we can change things up, and we might do things differently for organic versus paid traffic, right? Because in this section are areas that we can control, right? And there's going to be basically two things that are important in this section, and that's going to be our messaging and our copy, right? So for instance, we both promote Legendary Marketer, and Legendary Marketer teaches high ticket affiliate marketing. So the messaging for that could be something like, hey, do you want to learn high ticket affiliate marketing so you can quit your job? Or, hey, do you want to do affiliate marketing so you can start a side hustle? Or, hey, do you want to learn high ticket affiliate marketing so you don't have to worry about creating products and dealing with customers, right? Like all of those are components of why someone might want to be in high ticket affiliate marketing versus other business models. But the messaging is completely different, right? Like we got to figure out what's going to resonate with our target audience. So that's one thing that we might tweak depending on whether traffic's coming from organic or paid traffic, and I'll show you why in just a second. And the other thing is copy. Like for instance, copy might be a headline on our landing page, right? Like that might be different versus depending on whether the traffic's coming from organic traffic and coming from paid traffic. And the reason is pretty simple too, because over here on organic, right? If we're creating content, then there's a chance that someone might see one video and then another video or another TikTok, or it doesn't really matter, right? Another piece of content. And they might see 4, 5, 6 different pieces of content before they decide to come over our landing page for the first time. We can't really control that because it just happens organically, right? That's why it's called organic traffic. But the bottom line is by the time someone sees 6 or 7 pieces of content and they're like, okay, cool, I want to go check this out, it probably doesn't really matter what's on the landing page, right? Like if they've watched 8 different videos and they're like, all right, I'm gonna go check out and see what this guy's all about, they're not even probably gonna read the landing page, right? They're just gonna bypass it regardless. Same thing with the bridge page. They might a couple different things might happen, right? So like maybe we create content that's kind of pre-selling our offer. So maybe by the time they get to this bridge page, they're pretty much already pre-sold because we're selling like a low ticket offer. Like we promote Legendary Marketer. It's a $7 product. That's kind of the entry level product. So maybe my bridge page just kind of sells the product hard, right? And then sends them over to the video sales letter as a formality. Because I know they've already watched a bunch of content. They probably already know me, like me, and trust me. So I can kind of make a more forceful recommendation, right? Whereas with paid traffic, that's not the case. Because paid traffic, one video, right? That's all they're going to see before they come over to our landing page, right? So same thing over here. And I know this is getting really confusing, but message and copy, right? So obviously our messaging has got to be a little bit different when we only have one shot at it. And our landing page, right? If this is the first time they've ever seen this, maybe we got to make more of an introduction. Like our landing page is going to start to matter. Then the bridge page, right? Like if they just saw a video for the first time from me 7 seconds ago when they saw my ad, and they obviously knew it was an advertisement, I can't just hard sell them on the bridge page, right? I got to pre-sell them and rely more heavily on the video sales letter. So hopefully that makes sense. Basically what I'm saying, the main point here, that important stuff is that stuff up front. Like that's what's going to make all the difference in the world when you go over and go start running paid traffic. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully you gained some insight. And if you have any questions, just reach out, let me know. And if you want to partner up with Legendary Marketer like Dom and I do, just go to my15daychallenge.com and check it out. We'll see you in the next video. Bye now.